when they get to saying that stuff in those spaces, they can't be too extreme. For them, it will hurt them because they can get away with shit on TikTok, right? They can get away with shit saying stupid shit on TikTok, being dumb and berating you and trying to get personal or whatever. But if we set up a scenario like that, like in a room and them fools rotated out and they had to actually like stick to the talking points, it would be over in 10 minutes. Checkmate 10 minutes. They don't got, what the fuck can they say? They don't know nothing. They have no knowledge. They have no information. Nothing. They have nothing. They have no truth, no facts, nothing to stand on, no lived experience, nothing. Go ahead, extremists.
Look, Cody, I'm glad you have so much confidence in yourself. Please, I love the confidence you have, but they would absolutely destroy you, fam. At least these people can give solutions. Like, what solutions have you given to these women in this
Wait,
life?
no. Stop. What solutions are they giving? Name one.
What do you mean? What
Name
solutions?
a fucking solution. Don't say what you mean. Hold on. We're going to do this shit in real time. Watch. Look how stupid they are. Watch this. Give the solution. You brought it up. Can't wait to hear it. Give it. Don't pivot. Don't say nothing else.
One of the persons that... Hold on.
Before you start, this is what I want you to do.
Let me answer.
Before you pivot, before you do anything else, just give us the solution first. Go ahead. I'm listening.
So one of the people you have on your prompt, cloud chasing off, if you said that black men need to be married, right? They need to be more transparent with their wives. Is this not a solution? I've never heard of you. I've never heard of you giving any sort of solution. You sit here.
You never heard me say that? Oh, hold on. Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm so serious, fam. Go ahead.
Wait. You didn't hear me say that today on my live?
No, I did not hear you say that.
I said that today on my live today. The live I held earlier today that you were in.
Please go ahead and please prove it, please.
Okay.
Hey, people in the comments, bro. Lux, bro, you're a stalker. Please shut up. If you guys don't like me, pay your $50. Please. You see the cash up right there? Pay your $50.
Don't talk to the comments. Nobody's asking you to talk to the comments. Okay. This is my live from today. All right, let's see. One in the chat if it's lagging. Yeah? Okay. There's an audio delay. Even though I'm like, oh shit. Both, I would say I can't. I'll see, because I read it for myself and I didn't see anything in there that made me be like, nope, this is not something that I want to sign. If it only benefited men, so men hold the keys to marriage, then why ain't you married? You got two kids with this woman. Y'all been in this apartment for 7 years. Y'all done signed 7 leases. You've extended your lease 7 times. You still ain't married her? That's odd. That was from today. Today. That's why I think it's hilarious. You niggas don't know nothing. You don't know what you talking about, bro. And you know what's funny about that, extremist? That's not even, I wouldn't even consider that a solution. That's light work. That was light work. I was just having a casual conversation. That's not even a solution to what? What is that a solution to? Right? Like, ultimately, I'm saying, when it comes to systemic oppression, how is that a solution to systemic oppression? Because that's what I'll be talking about. So did I not say the thing that you said that they say all the time? I don't do that? Please unmute. I can't wait. Come on. You want me to keep going? I'll keep going. Hold on. We'll keep going. That's interesting. Is marriage a scam? I don't know. I don't feel like it is. I'm married. I didn't get scammed and nobody scammed me into getting married. So I don't know. Maybe it could be. I don't know. I'm not seeing it. I know marriage is not. I know for women, a lot of times it's very unsafe, right? Because men be wilding, you know, they got more to lose or whatever. So it could put the women at risk, more at risk. But no, I'm just talking about the institution of marriage. It's not a scam. What's wrong? What's wrong with being married? There ain't, there's nothing. Go look at marriage on paper. I'm just talking about the institution of marriage. Ain't nothing wrong with being married. Nothing's wrong with it. Yeah, marriage doesn't only benefit men either. That's crazy. If it only benefited men, then why would women get married? That doesn't make sense either. It benefits the family. Yeah. I'm like, damn, I could do this all day. That was
I'm back.
Oh, what?
It was loud here. What did you say? I heard some of it. I didn't hear all of it.
Nigga, please.
Whatever, man. You said it was not a solution. If it's not a solution, why are you bringing it up?
Hold on. No. You don't get to pivot.
How's that a pivot?
These are your words. You don't get to pivot.
You said it's not a solution.
You don't get to pivot. You said
it's not a solution. I'm saying it is a solution. You're saying it's not.
You said that their solutions were, you don't even push marriage. You don't promote.
That's not what I said. See, you're not listening. I said they gave a solution.
Hold on. I'm not listening when you just said, I didn't even hear what you said, but I'm not listening. That is what you said.
I was doing something, fam. Like, that's different.
Why would you do something when what the fuck are you talking about? What are you talking about? Don't come in here and play in my face, bro. You too stupid for that shit. It don't work. You heard what I said. Now you're pivoting.
You're not saying what I was saying.
Now you're pivoting. Like I thought you would do. You are.
Provide the pivot, bro. Because you said these were your words. You said it was not a solution. So provide a solution.
What is it? What is getting married a solution to? That's what I'm trying to figure out. What is the problem?
If it's not a solution, provide a solution.
Hold on. What I want you to do is tell us what the problem is, and then tell us how marriage solves that problem. Go. That would be the solution, right? You said you're saying, here's the problem. Here's the solution. Marriage is a solution. What's the problem? We're solving for X right now, right? The fuck is X? Tell us what it is. I know what Y is. I want to know what X is.
Bro,
shut the fuck up and answer the question, bro. I'm crashing out.
See, you're crashing out. It's okay, fam. It's okay. Oh my God.
We get it. We get it. We get it. You ain't got nothing to say. You know what? My fault for believing for 1 second that you had like anything to add to the conversation. I apologize for that. I did. I be lying. I be lying to myself. I be thinking y'all might have something to add or whatever. Y'all don't got nothing to add. He literally came up to troll. In 4K. That's what I be saying. Whatever y'all say about me, trust me. It'll never stick. It'll never work. All y'all can do is lie. And he left. Like I knew. Ain't that funny? Yeah, I know. He was up there talking. He thought the same thing that Corey thought. Like, oh, I'll be your Huckleberry. And he got up and he came in here like, he doesn't even offer solutions like marriage. He doesn't even say, even though I do talk about marriage, but what is marriage a solution to? Like, I know what I be saying when I say get married. I know why I say get married, right? Why not to get married, but why, like, I'm not here to scare people or fearmonger men into not being married. You know what I'm saying? I think that that's a problem. I think far too many people fearmonger men specifically into not being married. They lie to men about marriage. So I said, I'm not going to tell that lie about marriage because the things that these men are saying about marriage isn't true. It's just not true. And that's not my opinion about it. It literally just isn't true. It's just made, you guys just make shit up about what marriage is. So I combat that with fucking facts and reality and sense and common sense. And that's why I talk about it. But I don't care If you don't want to get married, don't get married. If you could thrive without a marriage, thrive without a marriage. I don't give a fuck. But marriage ain't solving the problem in the black community. Like, I don't like if every black man and woman got married tomorrow, if 80% of black men and women got married tomorrow, problems would still persist. They would still be there. You know what I'm saying? So what am I? How is that? Where is that solving? I'm very confused. Very, very curious about this. Anyways, like I said, it's like just what just happened right now. That's how easy it is for me with them. Like seriously, it's the lightest work. It's the lightest work because when they try to attack, here's what I'm saying. They can't attack me on my points. They don't have the bandwidth to actually attack my points. So they attack me personally. They try to act like I'm the problem, like you're pushing a bad message. You're the issue. Okay, cool. How am I the issue? You don't talk about solutions. Okay, solutions to what problems? Glitch, 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 glitch. Okay, well, what is a solution? Well, a solution is marriage. Okay, so I don't talk about marriage? Fam, you've never talked about marriage, fam. You've never talked about marriage, fam. Oh, we got another one. Yeah, y'all go to Benny Live. Tell him to come on up. Hattie Mae said, I pushed a gender war. I can't wait to hear this. Come on up, Hattie Mae. This is going to be really funny right here because watch this. How do I push a gender war, Hattie Mae?
Public, any live that I've heard you speak in, you literally pander to women who have issues with men.
Okay.
Not. Well, I don't have a specific one because I really don't pay you that much attention.
Hold on, wait, hold on. You don't get to say that. You don't get to make a claim about me and then say I don't have anything. See how weird that is? You definitely should have some proof of that. So
No.
So if you make an assertion, you should be able to substantiate the claim, right? That seems fair to me. That's not fair to you. I would never say something about you that I couldn't substantiate. I promise you. I would never call you anything. I would never say you pander to men without me actually proving and bringing up things that you've actually said, and maybe not even verbatim, but just a generalized idea about about your message, right? Which I can do about you because you do pander to men. You're a pick me, right? So you think you are male centered, right? You think men, you ignore the things that I'm pretty sure have happened to you by men. This is my guess. I'm pretty sure, I think it's safe to assume based on your age, right? Not to say you're older there. I'm just saying like you ain't no little girl, right? You're a grown woman. Based on your age, you have encountered many and plenty of problematic men. Guaranteed. You ain't got to answer the question. Let's just be honest, right?
No.
Right?
No.
Nope.
No, you would be wrong.
Okay.
But you use the term pick me. What does that entail?
A pick me is a male-centered woman.
And how am I male-centered?
A woman often, I will go as far as to say a woman who also runs cover for dangerous men, and like pick me's are dangerous, so they typically justify and rationalize the harmful rhetoric that a lot of men spew, right? And that's what you do. You're a buffer, right? So you it's like being being, I can't say the word, but like a raccoon for black people, right? And like, so what's that lady's name? What's that lady's name? There's a lot of coons out here though, or raccoons. I'm sorry. What's that? Candace Owens. It's like Candace Owens, right? So what Candace Owens does is she goes on national platforms and regurgitates racist right-wing rhetoric about that's harmful to black people and people of color and poor people and so on and so forth, right? And then they go, the racist white people go, see, even this black woman believes it, right? Which is dangerous. So they justify Everything they say, they try to filter it through this one black woman. That's why you don't see. It's not many of them. They don't need many of them. They just need a couple, a few, right?
That's
What you
fine.
do for men.
Okay, now tell me, because you said you don't think it's fair. Tell me what I have said or what you've heard me said that's male centered. Because if you've truly ever listened to anything, hold on, wait. If you've truly ever listened to anything that I have ever said, it's about women being better for themselves. So actually, which is why in spaces where
How do you think women, and what do you say to women to make them better? That you think will help them?
for one, if you are having a problem with the type of men that you're choosing, sis, it's on you.
So choose better. Okay. So choose better. Keep going.
Correct. That's probably just about it. I mean, when it comes to, because we're only talking about relationships.
Yeah.
So
I don't only talk about relationships, Hattie Mae, but you do. I don't.
well, no. You said pick me, so I can only be a pick me when as it goes to relationships. You can't give me my views on anything else where the term pick me would qualify, sir.
Okay. I'm saying I don't only talk about relationships. I said you do. But here's the thing. So wait, hold on, wait. So you essentially are telling women to choose better. Even after they've been abused by a man, you're saying, sis, choose better, right? Like, so you're putting the blame on him. Now I'm gonna read you something. It's from the wheel of power and control. This wheel is specifically for men, right? For abusive men. But I'm gonna read something to you, and you tell me what this sounds like to you. This is what men do when they abuse women. This is a branch of it, right? Okay, it says
Branch of what?
Of how it's an example of how men abuse women.
Okay, but when did we get to abuse? Because
I'm going to walk you. I'm going to walk you down the path so you can see how your rhetoric is dangerous, right? Okay, so minimizing, denying, and blaming. That's where it starts. Did you not just blame these women for what these men did to them by saying that they should have chosen better? First and foremost, hold on, wait, we're not done yet, Hattie Mae. Hold on. We just getting started. Let me finish it. Making light of the abuse and not taking her concerns about it seriously. Saying the abuse didn't happen. Here's the part that pertains to you. Shifting responsibility for abusive behavior, saying she caused it. When you say that women should have chosen better, that is you saying that the abuse happened because of the choices they made, i.e., you are blaming the victim. That is dangerous. I cannot begin to tell you how dangerous that rhetoric is for women. Now, you as a woman, I don't make this assumption. Hold on, Hattie Mae. Hold on. I don't make you would think that a woman would understand that. I would think that, right? But I know, like I said about Candace Owens, not all skin folk is kinfolk. We know that, right? So when I say that you are a pick-me, that's an example of you being a pick-me in real time. When you got up here and called me a panderer, regurgitating these harmful, toxic male talking points to refer to me that way. Also,
are in your background. I know Omega. I don't know anybody else in your background. So again, let's not do that. Let's not conflate.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just talking about the language you use.
Hold on, wait. No.
I didn't say you were defending. Hold on, Hattie Mae. You're missing.
You chose one point. Hold on. No, let me go ahead. Let me go ahead and rebuttal your talking point real quick, because you said what I said is abusive, right? Now, saying choose better is not harmful to women, specifically if they come from abuse. Now, if a woman came from abuse and I said to her, "Oh, just pick better," blah 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 blah. Okay. Now, on that tail end of that, let's not also act like when you are a victim of domestic violence, the next thing you must do.
Wait, Hattie. I never said anything about domestic violence. I didn't even get specific about the type of abuse that I'm talking about.
Well,
so what are you talking about?
Well, you gave. Okay, well, abuse. Any person who is a victim of abuse, you must learn to recognize the red flags. Correct? Must you learn to recognize the red flags? Well, you must not learn to recognize red flags.
I don't think that's the job of the person getting abused. That's a weird take.
No. We're talking about two different stages, okay? We're going from being abused to now moving on to the next phase of life. You're out of that relationship. You're going into, before you walk into your next relationship, must you know how to recognize red flag signs of abuse?
No.
Why not?
You must know how. No.
And what psychologist, licensed therapist, counselor would tell a patient, "Hey, don't know what red flags look like before you go back out here."
That's not what you asked. You
That's
asked,
different.
do they have to know? And the answer is no. What are you talking about? Yes,
Okay,
it's okay to know. It's should they know? What do you hold on, wait. What do you mean should they know? What does that mean?
Well, you said I asked, do they have to know? Okay, fine. Should they know?
No. How can you know if somebody is manipulating you? That's the whole point of manipulation.
Not know what manipulation looks like. Don't do that.
Because it looks like a million different things, Hattie.
But it shows
you're being manipulated by these men you talk to every day. They manipulate you all the time.
No.
Okay.
No, sweetheart.
They don't? So you do this willingly. You just offer this service up willingly for free.
I do. I'm a psychology major for one. So there are red flags. There are red flags to look for in cases of narcissistic personality disorder. There are red flags to look for in manipulation and gaslighting and love bombing.
So you've never been manipulated?
We've all probably been manipulated at some point in
time.
No,
you specifically, Hattie, because I can admit that I've been manipulated. Yeah, but I'm asking you, have you ever been, hold on, Hattie, hold on, man. Have you ever been manipulated by a man?
Yeah, I paid too much for my truck.
No, not that. I'm talking about in a romantic relationship. Have you ever been manipulated by a man?
Nope.
Nope. Okay. And so you've had boyfriends and husbands, or I'm guessing?
Yes, two.
Two. And why did you guys break up?
Age was one. We were together for a really long time, and it was also kind of the key factor in the second one. But if you want to say some manipulation probably took place in that one, it probably did. So I'll give you the second one.
Did it or didn't?
Yeah, I'll give you the second one. Manipulation took place in the second one. Now what?
Okay, so you were manipulated by a man. You couldn't have seen it coming. It's impossible to, because the way that a lot of people manipulate people is they don't start off manipulating people. They start off by love bombing. They start off, you said you recognize narcissistic behavior. It don't even got to be love bombing. They start off as normal people. Not even love bombing. They just start off as normal people, decent people, right?
Love bombing has red flags.
I just said it don't even have to be love bombing. It could just be normal behavior. Love bombing is extreme, right? So I'm saying take that off the table. Just think about a normal relationship, a normal man, normal woman. He's doing normal things. He's showing up. He's calling her. He's talking to her. He's doing normal shit, right? He'll do that for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 years. And then the abuse will start. This is what abusers have said. You said you're a psych major. You haven't read about that? I have.
Not 8 years into a relationship.
Yes. No. Yes. No, hell yeah, 8 years. 3 years.
No.
Most abusers don't start abusing day one. They can't. That women leave. If you try to abuse a person day one, they leave. It takes a long time to lay the tracks. They do it after years.
Are you talking about physical abuse now?
See, you keep going to physical abuse. Well, I'm talking about abuse.
No, but what I am saying is mental and emotional abuse.
Have you ever been cheated on, Hattie? That to your knowledge? Huh?
Yes.
So that's abusive. So you have been abused by a man.
Right, but now, okay, now that it happened again, because my original statement, because you're going back and forth, you're flipping back and forth. My original statement is yes. My original statement, because you said you called me a pick-me. I said, well, we'll qualify as a pick-me, and you said because I tell women to choose better. Once you have made a mistake in a relationship, once you go through something in a relationship, and it doesn't have to be a personal relationship, it can be parental, it can be person to person, it can be a business relationship. We should all grow from things that we go through. Growth is a personal responsibility. So if
who do you think has done the most growing as a group of people? You think women typically grow more, or do you think men grow more from their
I don't
you think neither group grows? You think okay? I don't think so.
No, you said grow.
Hold on, wait. I got another question for you then, because you're a psych major. So what demographic of people go get therapy more, men or women?
Women right now.
It's always been women, but women though, right? Okay, so is that not a signal of growing, or at least attempting to grow?
It's a signal of attempting to grow. However, what is that? What are you saying that to say that it dictates? If women are going to, okay, so let me say it this way. If women are going to therapy to grow, right? And then they go out into life and make choices that get them the same results, what is the point of therapy?
My point was this. I said, because you're acting like you need to talk to women and tell women to do all of this growing. My point was, I think women are actually doing growing. I think women grow. I think they pay attention. I think they work on their shit. You know what I'm saying? I think men don't. So that's why I focus on men more, right? Or solely men. You want to focus on women. You're a woman. That's fine. I'm not. But the only problem that I have with your rhetoric is when you try to act like it's like you just tried to do. It's equal, which is dangerous, or you try to act like women are worse, which is even wilder. Like what? Or like women are to blame for some of this shit. Like
no. What I never said women are worse. Now I think what your problem is.
I just said
me,
I was saying
right?
when you do that, because you do that.
No. But let me say, I think what your problem is with me and what most people's problem is on TikTok, especially when they come to spaces that really only panders to one side or the other.
Hold on. Wait. Before you say that, Hattie, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to write down in one sentence what my problem is with you. And then I want you to tell me what you think my problem is with you. And I'll read it out afterwards. Because I bet anything you don't know what my problem is with you. I already know. Hold on. Let me write it down.
Well, you said it.
Hold on, let me write it. Hold on, wait. Let
me
write it down. I did it. Trust me, I did it. You don't know. Hold on. Okay.
Well,
okay.
I know I don't know, but I'm just saying.
Go ahead. Tell me what it is. Tell me what it is. I'm listening.
What I think your problem with me is, you already said, you think I'm centered towards men. But anywho, so when we have these conversations,
no. See, that's wrong. I think. Wait, let me tell you what it really said. You be lying. That's my problem with you. That's my problem with all of y'all. Y'all be lying. You just got caught lying like 3 times in this discussion. You lied.
Where?
You initially lied and said that you've never been abused by a man. Then you admitted to it later on and said, well, lightly. Then I said, have you ever been cheated on? And you said, yeah. Well, that's abuse too. So you've been abused several times by men, actually. So you've been lying this whole time.
No, you can't do that, because I took when you said abuse as physical abuse, but then you clarified that you did
I've told you several times I'm not talking about physical abuse only.
No, you didn't say it until I said something about domestic violence, and you said we're not talking about domestic violence.
Hattie,
okay,
I'm sorry. You are a psych major, right? You don't know that abuse encompasses much more than domestic violence.
Do you have ADHD? Do you have ADHD? Can we get through one conversation before you flip it? Can we make it through one?
I'm not flipping anything.
No,
what am I flipping? No,
but you're not streamlined. You asked me a question.
You're projecting. I've been on task this whole time.
I was making a statement. You asked me what I thought about you. I gave you what I thought about you. I didn't get to come back and finish my statement, and then now you're flipping it to somewhere else. Can we streamline this? Do you have a problem with that?
I don't know what you're trying to say. It seems like you're trying to deflect, but go ahead. I'm listening.
No. I'm not trying to deflect. I'm really just trying to make it through a conversation.
Okay, then be honest and we can get through the conversation, because I haven't lied once. I ain't said nothing up here that was dishonest. I haven't minced my words. I've been 100% forthcoming in everything that I've said, right? You ain't had to grill me on nothing. And I'll take it back to what you said about me originally. You said that I perpetuate the gender war. And I thought that was funny, because if anybody has ever listened to me, they know that I don't even believe that there's a gender war. I don't even believe in the concept of it. I think that there is a gender genocide. It is a one-way battle. It is not women fighting men and men fighting women. That's crazy. There is no gender war. It is. There is men in the world. There, you know what I'm saying? There's wealthy people oppressing poor people. There ain't no war. We not fighting back. We not winning. We don't got no weapons. What are you talking about? There's no war. That's a lie. That implies that it goes both ways. Even that rhetoric in and of itself is dangerous. To imply that women are like doing something to men. What are women doing to men? How are they oppressing men?
War doesn't always necessarily mean oppression. War can just mean simply at odds. War is nothing that's it. Just, I feel like in this case, it's a subjective term. Now, let me tell you about you, since you just went on that whole tangent. Now, what's so funny is when I first came to TikTok, I actually used to follow you, and there was one live in particular where there was a young man who came up. And I don't remember his TikTok name. And I wish I could give you the date. I probably should have screen recorded it, but it don't matter that much to me. However, it was a live where I think people were talking about maybe issues they had with their fathers, blah blah blah. There was this one guy who came up, and he was really genuine, and he had a lot of issues with his mom. And you would not let him voice his issues about his mom. Matter of fact, you dropped him. And I really wish I could remember his name, but I'm like, damn, that's crazy. He's letting people come up and get their rocks off. And this is before I ever even seen anything about the other side of TikTok. Mm-hmm. I'm like, damn, that's crazy. He's letting people come up and get their rocks off about going off on their dad and their absentee fathers, blah, blah, blah. And this was a gentleman who told you that growing up, he had cockroaches in his home. And I don't even know if that rings a bell to you.
I had cockroaches too. What does that mean? I'm just trying to understand why. Hold on, wait, Hattie. I think this is very disingenuous again, because the people who I've seen you frequent their lives, they are 1,000 times more abusive to people on their panels than I am. But yet,
have you seen me?
Hattie, can I finish what I'm saying? Hattie, seriously, can I finish what I'm saying before you try to interrupt? You are on people's lives who are 10,000 times more abusive than I am to anybody, and yet you got to bring up this one story from way back yonder, right? That I don't remember, that nobody remembers, and I'm not even saying you wrong about it, right? Because I don't remember the time and I don't remember the context. So it's pretty easy to say, well, this happened. I'm not going to refute it. Cool, maybe it did happen. Only thing I'm trying to figure out is why are your standards so high for me but so low for these motherfuckers? That's what I want to know.
Well, what live have you seen me be in where it
you
was...
You just said you rock with a nigga.
Pause. You said you've seen me frequent lives. First of all, I'm probably about on 3 people's panels on TikTok. So for you to say that is...
I've seen you on Lowers. Hold on, wait. I've seen you on Lowers Live. That's bad enough.
Yeah. What's wrong with Lowers Live? Please tell me.
That tells me everything.
Laura's wife is in there with him every single day. Miss Laura is the sweetest person ever. So? And if you watch Laura's live and if you've been in there and you've come across Miss Laura, then you would know that it's extremely...
So you've never been on Laura's live and heard them be abusive to people? Them drop people for just voicing their opinions? I don't drop people for voicing their opinions.
You have to pay to get dropped. They don't just drop you. Somebody has to pay. Okay, so somebody has to pay to drop you. But nobody paid to drop this man. He was just dropped. I don't know. But
I'm just telling you, I mean, back then I wasn't making people pay to drop people, obviously. But I'm just saying that your standards are very low for the men that you pander to, but very high for a man like me. And I just find that to be odd. You don't think that's convenient?
No. It's not for the men that I pander to. And you keep saying that as if I only speak to one side. And this is what I was saying my issue was with you. Okay? It's not too often I hear you say, it's not too often I hear you holding women accountable.
Accountable for what, Hattie Mae?
Well, if you would let me finish my sentence, please. It's very rare that I hear you hold women accountable for the things that they may be responsible for in their own lives, right?
Answer my question.
It's okay to do that. We know good and bad people
exist. That's not the answer to my question. Accountable for what? Be specific. What do you want me to hold women accountable for?
I literally just said for the issues that they may have caused in their own life.
What issues? What issues? That's what I'm trying to find out. What issues?
Any person, male or female, is responsible for the type of person they choose to date. That's it. That has nothing to do with gender.
So you're pivoting back to victim blaming. Okay.
This has nothing to do with victim blaming. You chose to center my statement around abuse as if my statement had anything to do with abuse. It's actually all encompassing. You're trying to minimize it to just be about one aspect of a relationship to fit a narrative that only you want to argue for.
That's not me, man.
Multifaceted.
I promise you that's not
Relationships
me.
are
That's you.
multifaceted. Relationships are multifaceted. And I've had the same argument when it comes to men who argue about women wearing wigs and weaves. If you don't like women who wear wigs and weaves, then don't date women who wear wigs and weaves. Don't get on the internet and complain about them. So the same thing with women. If you have a problem with men lying and cheating and not being faithful to you, sis, take a step back and do a little bit better
But wouldn't
at
that
your
message
vetting process.
wouldn't that message be better delivered by a woman? Why would a man deliver that message to a woman? Why wouldn't I talk to men and say, because here's my message. You can talk to all the women you want to, Hattie, man, and tell them that message of, hey, I know you were victimized, but you got to hold some accountability for being the victim of this man's abusive behavior. But fine. If you want to do that, have at it. But my approach is, hey, men, how about y'all not be abusive? You're telling me that that's not you don't think that approach is fair? Hey, men, why are you being so abusive to women?
No, no,
Hey,
no.
for the abusive men.
That that's fine. That's fine. But my issue with you is that when men do come and they have these conversations and they say, ladies, do better, pick better. Or if you maybe part of your issue is for you to attract the type of men you want, maybe you do need to consider not wearing wigs and weaves, etc. You scrutinize them.
I'm not gonna let a man come on my platform and tell women what they need to do when that man himself is more than likely a fucking abuser. So you think that I should just allow abusive men to get up here and just try to hold on, Hattie, you gotta let me finish, man. You think I'm just gonna let abusive men come on my live, come on my platform, and try to gaslight 1,000 women a day? And you think that that's okay? Like I should just let that happen? Like, no, I'm not about to let that happen.
No. So what I was going to ask you then is, if you said it's not fair to you for men to be able to speak on women, when you have these conversations and you're censoring them and you're telling men to be better and do better, why is it fair for the women in your comments or on your panel to come up and then speak to what you're saying? Like, yeah, these men need to do better and they need to get their credit up and isn't that kind of the same thing that you said that you're against? You're allowing women to come up. You're allowing women to come up and gaslight men. Are you not doing that?
Well, wait. You're using that term wrong because they're not actually gaslighting. They are the victims of the abuse. So yeah, I'll let the victims of the abuse speak up and say, "Hey, stop abusing me." That's what is wrong with that.
And do you educate
You're saying
women?
that's the problem?
Do you educate these women on how to no longer be victims of abuse? What do you say to them? Or do you say to them, hold on, wait, because you seem concerned that they're victims of abuse. So what are you saying to them to help them no longer be victims of abuse? Please tell me. Please enlighten me. Or is this just a vent session? Nothing.
Yeah. I don't give women.
Say nothing. So it's just a drag of men. So you have no concern for the
victims. Hold on. What is your definition of a drag of men? When I'm talking about the things that men need to do to be better, that's not dragging men. That's a weird way to frame. Hey, men, be better.
Because you're saying, yeah. No. That's not. I'm not saying that men. Hey, men, be better. I'm not saying that, hey, men, be better. I'm just saying that's all that it is a conversation about men and how trash men are. However, you're not offering any tips or any suggestions to help these same women that you care so much about no longer be victims of this quote unquote abuse that you're talking about.
This is such a weird approach that you think that my message should be. Here's the funniest thing. Here's why I laugh at like, I would say the red pill side of TikTok. Here's why y'all points don't never make sense. Because on one hand, y'all claim you said I pander to women. Now you're saying I don't even say nothing to women. How can that be? How can those two things exist at the exact same time? How can I pander to women, but also never say anything to them? I'm very curious. How does that work?
By the definition, by the example that you just gave, you said you tell women you tell men to pick better. I asked you why, or you tell men to be better. Okay, no, hold on, pause. I'm sorry, yeah. Hold on, wait. You said you tell men to do better. Okay, cool. When I asked you, I said, why don't you hold lives educating women on what to do so that they don't be victims of this abuse that you had quote blah blah blah. You said because you don't want to provide a space for men to gaslight women. I said, well, aren't you providing a space for women to gaslight men? Because the only thing you are doing, one, that your space is not predominantly men coming in. You're not providing any more useful, I've not heard you say very much helpful information to men like, hey, men, go to therapy, heal your trauma, blah, 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 blah. Now, I'm not going to say you haven't said it. You may have
hold
said
on,
it.
wait, hold on, Hattie. I got to stop you right there. That's funny because I don't know if you was in here 10 minutes ago. The last guy tried that too. I have.
No,
And here's the thing. Why?
I said I haven't heard it.
I know, but I do. But wait, Hattie, what I'm saying is I do, and I have thousands of watch hours. At this point, I think I hit 1 million hours of watch hours, right? Recently, right, on YouTube. I have, what you're saying is just unequivocally not true. And that's why a lot of people aren't listening to you right now, because like what I'm saying is you should get educated on me before you have a judgment of me. What I think is this. I think you know full and well the things that I'm saying is true.
That you have of me?
Hold on, Hattie. I think the things that you are accusing me of, are not actually true, right? You know that they're not true, but you are so male-centered. This is what I believe. You can say no to it after I'm done, though, right? I believe that you are so male-centered that you will not allow yourself to see anything that doesn't align with your worldview, that upsets that view that you have of men. Now, that's fine. Like, I'm not like, that's what I'm saying. My message isn't necessary. My message is for men to get better. But the message is universal, though, to be honest with you. And when you ask, what do I do to help women? This is what women tell me. When I have these conversations, right? Like the conversation I'm having with you, right? Let's play this out. Let's say that there is a woman listening right now who may think like you, who, share some of your views, right? They're listening to you not be able to articulate any of your points to any real end, right? They are hearing you for all intents and purposes get cooked, right? That woman, that a lot of times people hear that and they go, oh shit, I used to think, damn, that's how I think. Okay. And they see the flaw in their logic, right? That's one way that it helps people, first and foremost. The other way that it helps women is that when I'm talking to men, right? And I'm cooking men, the women, there are some women who they didn't know that they were being played. They didn't know that the men, they try to do this. Like, they hear men talk to me the same way that men try to talk to them. And they go, oh shit, that's what, and then they clock it there too. So that's the help. That's where they get the help from. Now you want me to go to them and go, and the last thing, women, choose better. Go to therapy. Like, that's what you want me to say. Okay, here you go. Yes, hey, women, go to therapy if you want to.
Let me give women, because you said I'm male-centered. Let me speak to the ladies myself right quick, okay. Right? Because these are my points. Women, okay? What you want from a man, okay, sis, it kind of is up to you. If you let a man drag you along for 7 years unmarried, sis, value yourself more to not do that, right? You don't have to deal with somebody's son telling you about your hair. If you want to wear weave, wear your weave. Date somebody who likes you, etc., etc. So I'm just gonna let it right there.
Okay. I don't know if I think they already know that stuff though. Right.
Well, if they knew it, then there would be no point in getting on these apps arguing, right? Because what would be the point in talking about men? If they knew it, then there would be no point in getting on these apps arguing, right? Because what would be the point in talking about men that this is not your experience with men? Then what's the point in getting up here and continuously argue about it? The goal is to have healthy viewpoints of one another. not your experience with men, then what's the point in getting up here and continuously argue about it? The goal is to have healthy viewpoints of one another. So if you don't currently have any healthy viewpoints of the opposite sex, have healthy viewpoints of one another. So if you don't currently have any healthy viewpoints of the opposite sex, whether you're male or female, the responsibility is yours to change what you're looking at.
You don't think, once again, I'm going to ask you another question. Who do you think has a healthy viewpoint of one another, men or women?
I think men probably honestly have the healthier viewpoint of women.
Even with a whole system of oppression put in place to oppress women, you think that we have the healthier? You mean all the men who call every woman in general 304s and bitches and females? Those men?
You mean, but are women not the same women who listen to songs like Throat Baby, Bust Down Tatiana? You mean these same women who?
How are they worse? How would that make them worse for listening to the music?
Because
hold on. That's crazy.
Because as a woman, no. As a woman, how can you say it's problematic, but then subscribe yourself to that ideology of yourself? Like, if you want someone to look at you better, you have to change your view of self. What sense does it make for a woman to sit up and support music like Tatiana, but then come to your life and hear you say it's problematic for men to call women bitches and hoes?
Because the beat is tight. Because the beat is tight, and they like to dance like we like to dance.
They pay for it. Throat Babies. Have you heard the song Throat Babies?
I love it.
Okay.
I think it's an awesome song. What's like? What are we talking about here? It's art. I'm never shaming an art. I mean, I won't say I'm never shaming an artist, but like, are we serious here? Like, because women like some of the music that's put out that may be problematic, then they're worse than men are. Like, you gotta be for real. Like, that's crazy.
It's because we endorse toxic environments, we endorse toxic behaviors, we endorse toxic ideologies, and then wonder why we're turning around getting the behaviors that we are seeing in society. Come on now, that's you said you're all about anti-establishment. If you're about anti-establishment, how can you not see that? How can you not see the same culture that created R. Kelly's and the P. Diddy's of the world also created them, right?
What culture in particular created them? What ideology in particular created the P. Diddy's and the R. Kelly's of the world? I love that you mentioned them.
Yeah, that women are only valuable based off of their autonomy. So it's problem
based on their body. But yeah, I got you. So they objectify women. And where did they get that from, Hattie? Where do you think they got that from?
From the people that support them. I don't.
No.
I don't think if their music. I don't think. Now, I'm not saying that it shaped them. I'm not saying that it. Hold on, wait.
Hattie, listen.
I'm not saying that it made them who they are.
Hattie,
people.
Wait, Hattie. R. Kelly was driving around the schools before he was famous, right?
Okay, but listen to what I'm saying.
It wasn't the people around him that did that. He already